Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for February 2nd until the 8th. I'm going to go ahead and start us off by pulling two main themes, first from my Goddess Oracle here, and then with my Quantum Oracle, before we dive into your Osteomancy and Tarot reading. Now, all the cards and the Osteomancy set, as well as myself, have been smudged and cleansed and cleared, so we are ready to rock and roll for you to get down to business and see what's happening for the week ahead, my dear Aquarius friends. Now, it looks like for the Goddess Oracle, we are getting Goddess Demeter showing up for you, number 11 being highlighted. You could be seeing a lot of ones lately, a lot of repeating ones, 11, 11, 11, things like that. But Goddess Demeter here, she's got these wheat stalks in her hand. This can indicate a harvest, potentially in some cases. But really, Goddess Demeter is here talking about the people, places, and situations that we nurture, as well as the things that make us feel nurtured. So I feel like this week is definitely a good time to get in touch more with the nurturing energy within us and around us. Beautiful message. For the Quantum Oracle, we are getting the number 8 being highlighted, with Spirit showing up, talking about the healing light. This is beautiful card. It gives me a sense of wholeness and freedom with these birds flying in the distance, this light, this healing light coming from within you and kind of just bathing you in its healing glow. I really love this. It feels very peaceful, very balanced, harmonious, almost feels like you're, at the end of a big accomplishment just because of these mountains here in the background. So this looks really good. I like where this is headed. So we're going to go ahead and throw that down. We're going to go ahead and dive into your Osteomancy. I'm going to kind of give you a rundown of what's happening, and we're going to clarify it with the Shadowscapes Tarot. Ooh. Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know for the 2nd to the 8th of February? What does Aquarius need to be aware of at this time, please, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we're going to do a quick rundown. I'm just going to move the things out of the way that are not really pertaining to what's happening here. That guy. Okay, perfect. So first things first, I see you're doing a lot of spiritual work at this time. You're very focused on it. I do see a change occurring here within your work on your spiritual work here. So there's going to be a change happening here. I like it. I'm hoping it has to do with some healing happening here. Maybe some nurturing energy you're letting in. We'll find out. But I do see that this spiritual work that you're doing here, it is underneath an obstacle. So I'm curious to find out what this obstacle is that's kind of in your path here. Now, I do see that you are very much protected in your long-term goals at this time. But your long-term goals are also, it's like you're being protected against this another obstacle or something here tied in with your long-term goals. Your long-term goals, I can see some healing happening within that, potentially this could be pertaining to your spiritual work. Usually everything's kind of intertwined. So it's like I got to untangle this mess here. Now, your long-term goals here, there's something affecting your long-term goals. I'm going to find out if it's positive or negative, but it's like your coin is buried underneath your long-term goals, this external factor that's affecting your long-term goals. Your coin is also underneath some healing. But tied to your coin is an opportunity. So I like the look of that. I'm curious to see what's happening there. It looks like things are really bogged down right now, potentially. Now, I can see you're very focused on your feelings, your emotions here as well at this time. There's something going on that's got you really wrapped up in your head, your feelings. This could be love related, but let's find out. So we're going to go ahead and start clarifying and seeing what's going on here at the root. So we're going to start with your spiritual work here. Your spiritual work, as I'd mentioned, it's underneath an obstacle. You're very much working on your spiritual work. You're very focused on it. And I do see a change happening within your spiritual work as well. So, Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know about their spiritual work at this time? It's affected by an obstacle and a change. What's happening here with Aquarius' spiritual work, please? Okay, wow. All right, so let's give a rundown here. Your spiritual work here, you're very much focused on the Nine of Cups at this time. The Nine of Cups talks about happiness, building contentment, feeling good in the home. It's like just good vibes, right? So this looks really good. Just kind of seeking out inner happiness and things like that. Now, we also have the Six of Pentacles showing up regarding the work you're doing in your spiritual work here. So, the Six of Pentacles talks about discernment. It also talks about charity, which is very akin to nurturing energy here. What the Six of Pentacles is encouraging is it's encouraging you to give time, money, love, resources, things like that, being charitable. However, we are being discerning about our charitability. We're not just throwing our coins out into the street. No, this individual is directing the coin to this little sprout that needs it to grow. It's discerning where we need to put our resources and working on this discernment of where to give your nurturing and where you want to receive nurturing. It's bolstered by the Queen of Pentacles, this kind of health, wealth, happiness, things like that. So it's like kind of building your empire, building your happiness, knowing where you want to give your resources here. So this is quite interesting. I do want to press further here because there is a change that is affecting your spiritual work here, and I do want to look into that. What is this change happening within Aquarius' spiritual work, please? This change within Aquarius' spiritual work, please, Spirit. Okay, so overall energy of the change happening within your spiritual work. This is stunning. Sagittarius energy here with the Temperance card showing up for you, number 14. This is talking about creativity for one, but it's also talking about this positive change. It's this kind of healing energy from within, this balance within the polarities of fire and water kind of vibe here. So there's definitely a lot of healing taking place here, I see, within your spiritual work here. And this feels really nice. This feels like harmonious and just fulfilling. You know what I mean? Now, this change within your spiritual work, it's like this healing and this flow state that you've entered into, this happiness here, this joy of spirit. And yes, very much healing happening here. This nurturing as well that you're putting in brings you into the Two of Wands, where it's like you're setting goals, you're making a plan. And it's like, I kind of get the idea here with the Temperance card, this healing that you're doing, this, I feel like you've just kind of discovered something that, what's the word I'm looking for? That just kind of changes your perspective almost and kind of puts you in more of this joyful, positive, happy energy here. And you're making a plan on how to integrate what you've learned here and integrate these beautiful energies you have supporting you into new endeavors and into the rest of your life, your world, right? Now, we do also have the King of Pentacles showing up for this change. And this talks about being strong, being respectable, reliable, And this also talks about good things happening regarding finances. Meat suit stuff is looking really good. So kind of what I'm getting here is if you're taking the time to really bring joy and light and love, nurturing, dare I say, into your spiritual practice, it's going to ignite this like joy within you, and it's going to help bring this joy into other areas of your life. That's going to help affect your money. Like this healing that's happening here within your spiritual work, I can also see this affecting your long-term goals. It's affecting your money, your income, putting yourself in this joyful energy. Okay, I'm getting goosebumps. I need to stop. Yeah, but this looks really good. So let's move on to the next thing here. I want to know what this obstacle is pertaining to your spiritual work. I feel like it isn't going to be an issue, but we'll take a look anyway. Spirit, what is this obstacle tied into this magnificent spiritual work that Aquarius is doing here? One more. What is this obstacle for Aquarius' spiritual work, please? Okay. So the obstacle that is tied in with this spiritual work you're doing here, this doesn't seem like this is a very like non-issue, I want to say. The obstacle is defined by the Lovers. So the Lovers could be kind of, it talks about a positive mindset. It talks about intuition and trusting yourself. So your obstacle here is literally just you. The obstacle within your spiritual work is making sure that you are having a positive mindset. You are maintaining this positive victory mindset because you have all this amazing, immaculate energy you're working with here. So do not stray off course. I'm also getting for some of you, because it is the Lovers showing up, if you have a partner that is maybe you don't see eye to eye with regarding your spiritual work or something like that, or maybe your partner is trying to distract you from your spiritual work, I don't feel like this is in a bad way. I would say just be aware of that and maybe make sure that you're still putting in this work, because the Three of Pentacles shows up. This lets me know the spiritual work you're doing, it's good work, it's hard work, stay the course, go baby, go. Now, the obstacle, it also is bolstered by the Ace of Swords. Like I said, I feel like this obstacle is a non-issue. It's just a matter of putting in the work and staying the course. And the Ace of Swords talks about an epiphany. And I feel like that's kind of what's helping you. It's like you've had a flash of insight regarding your spiritual work, and it's just helped you to kick things into high gear for yourself. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. All right, so we do already have an idea of the healing that's taking place within your money, your finances here, because I mean, the spiritual work, the balance that you're obtaining, keeping your mind positive and focused on the path ahead, that's very much part of this healing journey. But I do see healing sitting right on top of your money, your coin here. This could be you're clearing out a block pertaining to your finances, your money. So if you're having issues with finances, it looks like these blockages are going to be clearing up. But you're working on a long-term goal. It's tied in with your coin, and there's an external influence that is affecting this. But there's also healing tied in. So let's find out about your long-term goals here. Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know about their long-term goals? Their long-term goals are being affected by an external influence, but they're being healed. This is tied in with their coin. I can see they're protected in their long-term goals. What is this, Spirit? What do they need to know? What does Aquarius need to know about their long-term goals at this time? Okay. Okay, so your long-term goals, you have the Knight of Swords showing up. This can talk about a lot of conversation, communication at this time. The Knights and Yeah, we've got 2 knights. So I feel like there could be, yes, a lot of communication happening. But the the Knight of Swords is all about ideas, options, networking, brainstorming, like a lot of communicative energy here within your long term goals. Maybe just kind of hashing it out, kind of brainstorming, bouncing ideas off of folks around you. Now, we do have the Three of Wands kind of bolstering you within your long term goals here. The Three of Wands is very much like virtuous actions. You're kind of standing there waiting for your ships to come in, waiting to see what your next move is pertaining to your long term goals. And I think this communication is going to be really helpful for that, right? We do also have the Knight of Wands showing up, letting you know that your path ahead is clear. So I think just talking it out and kind of analyzing the situation with the Three of Wands, I think that's really going to help open up your path and let you kind of figure out what your next move is. Whatever your long term goals are, right? We all have different goals in mind, right? Okay. What is the long term? What is this external influence affecting Aquarius's long-term goals, please, Spirit? What is this external influence affecting Aquarius's long-term goals? Okay. Okay. So the external influence that is affecting your long-term goals at this time overall is confirmed by the Death card, talking about there's a big change here. You're making a change here to your long-term goals. You're letting go. I'm getting a sense of just kind of cutting away the things that aren't working, because it's like we have the Ten of Swords showing up. That's also kind of this idea of letting go of rumination, negative self-talk, or negative cyclical thought patterns. So yes, that's definitely got to go. You still have the Three of Wands here standing, letting you know that yes, you're good to go, good to continue forward. You're going to be able to overcome your obstacles, just making sure you're kind of trimming the fat, so to speak, pertaining to your long-term goals. Like I am, maybe I'm getting the sense for some of you, you might be kind of biting off more than you can chew in some instances. Like you're taking on a little too much, and it's like, okay, we got to get rid of some of these things so that we can be a little more focused. I'm getting that for some of you guys out there. But I do see there is an opportunity pertaining to your long-term goals and your coin. So let's take a closer look at that. Spirit, what is this opportunity tied to Aquarius's coin and their long-term goals, please? What is this opportunity, Spirit? Okay. Interesting. So, Aquarius, the opportunity that you have here that's tied in with your coin, it's confirmed by the devil. So, I'm wondering if, because I mean, the devil can talk about illusions, maybe dishonesty to an extent. It can even talk about being overly concerned with material matters. But this is really interesting because we have the Four of Wands here, which talks about a victory. It talks about a success, a harvest, a completed project. And then straight up, we've got the Wheel of Fortune showing up, talking about doors opening and like prosperity. It's a forward change in karma. What is this devil energy? I'm just going to straight up, I need to know about this. Spirit, what is this devil energy tied in with Aquarius's opportunity tied to their coin? What is this devil energy, please? What is this devil energy tied to Aquarius's coin, please, Spirit? Okay, I see. All right, so the devil energy is what I'm getting is this is your shadow. You're going to have to make sure you're steering clear of the negative self-talk. Just don't do it, because you've got Leo showing up with number 8, strength being highlighted. It's very important to remember to quell your inner demons, silence the shadowy voice, and stay the course, because you have 2 paths in front of you. This seems to be the theme of the week for everyone. You have 2 paths in front of you. You can either be in the 5 of Pentacles energy, feeling left out in the cold, feeling bummed out, worried, scared, worried about scarcity, lack, things like that. Or you can step into the 8 of Wands energy, where you're in a flow state, things feel serendipitous, you're moving very quickly, it feels joyous and harmonious and successful, right? So, staying the course, making sure you are focusing on your healing at this time, nurturing yourself and nurturing the good thoughts, nurturing the positive vibes. Don't buy into the negativity right now. That is very much the call. Now, lastly, we're going to look at your emotional state, your emotions, your love, your feelings, because it's very much wrapped in your mindset. So let's find out. Before I continue on, if you like what you hear so far, if it's resonating for you, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Really helps my channel grow, helps me reach more beautiful humans just like you. But either way, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, and I love you. All right. Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know about their love, feelings, and emotions? It's very much wrapped up in their mindset. What does Aquarius need to know about love, feelings, and emotions at this time regarding their mindset? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, message received. So, you are very focused on the 5 of Pentacles. We got to get this out of here. This is scarcity mindset. Whether it's scarcity, like you're feeling this way, or you're thinking this way, it needs to go. It's not working for you. That is a decision that needs to be made. You're really thinking about it. You have the 7 of Cups and things feel really cloudy, like the future is really uncertain. But you're being encouraged to move out of that, step into a new energy with the Fool, a new adventure, taking a calculated risk on a new opportunity, stepping into the sunlight, stepping into a more healing light, a more nurturing energy for yourself at this time here, Aquarius. All right, so I'm going to take one more for that. Is there anything else, Spirit, that Aquarius needs to know about their mindset, their love, feelings, and emotions, please, Spirit? Is there anything else that Aquarius needs to know about this, please, Spirit? Okay, beautiful. So, you are very much being encouraged to trust and follow your intuition at this time. Spirit is giving you a blessing, dropping it into your cup, allowing it to overflow and spill out these ripples of positive, nurturing, and healing energy into your space. You've got the Queen of Pentacles showing up. You got to focus on your health, your wealth, your happiness. Focus on the prize. Focus on the end, the finish line, right? Because you've got the Wheel of Fortune showing up again, doors opening, it's prosperity, it's Jupiter's energy letting you know there is a change in karma. If you are willing to accept this change, accept in the healing, and get in touch with the nurturing energy that you deserve to share and to experience for yourself. It's all about that mindset, baby. That's what's going to manifest this amazing future before you. So I think I'm going to leave it here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I think you're going to have an amazing week. Take care now.